Good morning and welcome. It's Gillykube from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia, coming to you with well, it's kind of a little art lab day. It's it's what many of you have been waiting for, and myself, when I came up with something that I believed, was making these really super cool cells. And I wanted to share with you, but only when I got it consistent. Well, I'm trying to share with you today the actual recipe that I was doing to get this particular cell creation. And I will share this, definitely will be sharing this with you, how I make up the paints to get the supercells that I've been getting. It's no big huge secret. The ingredients are used by us all every, if you were acrylic pourer, most times it was just seemed to be the ratios that I put them together at that seemed to work better than other times. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you a method that may be good to use in Australia because they're freely available, with one of the ingredients being the Elmer's glue oil, and the second ingredient to go with it is the Australian Floetrol. And I'm going to do the same test with the American glue oil that you get in the US, and I think you can get glue oil in Europe. My both mixtures, the glues are made at 70% glue and 30% water. So I took this, like the glue out of the bottle, down to about the 70% mark down here. Then I added warm water, give it a good shake, and it's been sitting there. And the same I do with it's only the Mont clear PVA that I get to work. Other clear glues, even the Elmer's clear glue, it does not work the same. Only these one. I haven't tried this recipe exactly with the Elmer's glue oil, but I want to see if it's going to be achievable for the US and UK people that may not be able to get the Mont. So kind of bear with me because I'm sort of going all over the place. I'm going to do, this side is the glue oil side, and this side is the Mont side. They're the same colours, except I'm just going to add white, just plain old white in those, which I've forgotten to do. But where am I? That's pre-made. I don't want pre-made, I want to start it from fresh. So I've got, what colours do I have here? Okay, I had the magenta in here, and then I added phthalo blue just in this one. I wanted it to go real dark purple colour because I think that might highlight the cells when I come to show you what the cells look like. This one is carmine. That's carmine. That's just the paint at the moment. And this one is brilliant red. Now I've only used it the Mont, so and you can get this. So I've kind of equally put, that looks like there's more there, but because I've got the glue up the side, can't tell, can you? Yeah, I've tried to put equal amounts of the glue in each cup, so it's had no pouring medium in yet. So I've tried to put equal amounts in, and I'm going to, okay, I just might put this white into, that's it, those cups, because I want to do the exact same colour for both testing on the glue oil and testing on the Mont. Now I don't weigh, I'm going off. I don't weigh my paints, I just don't. I eyeball everything, so I just don't weigh. But so I've just put equal amounts in the cup, hopefully. Hopefully. I might have put too much paint in to what pouring medium I want to put it. So, okay, this is what I've been doing. Here we go, here we go. So, to get my cell, I'll start with my side where I'm putting the Mont clear glue. So, this is pre-mixed. I always pre-mix. I've got a load of bottles all pre-mixed, so that kind of mixing day is a whole different day when I'm mixing my PVA. So I'm going to just add the PVA. Maybe, if you can see, is leaving about a good 2.5 centimeters. Oh, each one's going to be different. Pouring the PVA in. I'll show you the consistency. So I'm doing this side with the Mont Marte. I'll show you the consistency because each paint colour does go to a different consistency. This is just the white. So I just want it to be fairly thick because I'm going to add the second ingredient to it. So none of these paints, I am not adding any silicone. This is how I was getting these most fantastic cells without silicone. So that was the really good thing about them. I don't mind using silicone at all. So that's kind of the consistency that you want your paint to be at this stage, which is quite thick. It's leaving a big kind of trace. So that's the consistency for the first stage. I don't want to go through every one. I'll just do these two colours with you so you can see. So it's quite thick. I wouldn't pour with that because it'd be just too thick. So the next one I'll just add, I've got to stir them all up, but I won't bore you on camera. So the next one, the line I'm going to do with the glue all. So I just pour my glue all in. Whoop, don't overdo it. Whoop, there you go. So glue all in Australia, that Elmer's glue all is very hard to get here. I have to ship it in from America, and as you would understand, very, very expensive, especially since COVID, and it would take weeks and weeks to come. It's just that I've had that particular Elmer's glue all for maybe 8 months now because I changed over using this mostly. But I haven't ordered it in from the US since COVID started because I know it would just be astronomical. So this white look is very thick, but this is the first stage. So that's my first stage for the part of the recipe that I need to tell you about. That is the first stage. So this is all that it is. It's the same ingredients that I've used many, many times, but it just seems to be the consistency that makes the cells sort of a lot different than I normally get. So this is just mixed, as I showed you. I just mixed them all up so I didn't have the boring bits. I've just mixed, stirring, Stephen. So the second part is, of course, the Floetrol. But I've done this mix ever since I started pouring, and particularly when I first started pouring, I was using glue, actually Woodmaker's glue from Bunnings and Floetrol, and that always worked really well. I went back to some of the my very first videos, and I thought, gosh, those cells, how did I the cells have been good but not as good? And then I come back to my roots basically. I started making my pouring medium how I used to make it, except I'm now using this clear glue, which works brilliantly anyway. Then the second part that I found, if I did it to these ratios, now I've tried it with the Mont Marte and it works brilliant. Haven't tried it with the glue all, so that is a test. So I'm just topping up now with maybe, what would you say? Maybe I should give it a measuring cup. So, where's my measuring cups? Everybody pinches everything from me. Oh, kids, who'd have them? Can't live with them? Can't kill them. Okay, I can't find my measuring cups. That's unbelievable. There you go. Got a brand new one sitting. Got a brand new measuring cup here. All my equipment that I'm using here is from Capriole Shabby Chic, and the link is in the drop down box. That's who I get my stuff from. So I'm just trying to show you. So that's still a thicker consistency. Let's see how many. It seems to go by doing it a certain consistency. So that's 2 tablespoons. Tablespoons is this. So I just will put in 1 tablespoon. Take it down. 1 tablespoon. Little wee more. I'd already, and then 1 tablespoon. So might need a little bit more with the glue all. The glue all seems to make the paint go thicker. That's probably a really good consistency for a swipe, which I want to do to show you how the cells come up. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Just remember, give it a good stir, making sure you're getting the paint from the very bottom. So it's kind of the consistency where you see a little trace, but not too much. Okay, so the same, I'm going to do the same in each cup. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon, which this little measuring jug does 1 tablespoon in each. That's 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon. Like I say, it doesn't matter what paint, different, I mean, it can be the same brand paint, like I'm using all Mont Marte, but every single colour will need different consistencies. It just works that way. So I don't know if you're using different paints, whether this particular recipe will work for you, but I'm just doing it for this particular paints and recipe, this particular recipe. So I know it's a bit long-winded, isn't it? But it's okay. Just them last 2 now, and then we'll be done. So it just seemed, definitely did seem, I mean, I've done this mix a million times, putting Floetrol with the glues, I have, but I've just, you know, oh, a bit of this and a bit of that and we'll be right, mate. And I do get good cells, but it seemed when I get the consistency down pat for each particular paint colour, it just sort of did some magic, I suppose. Magic. So I'm just going to whisk them up, and then I'm going to go get my canvas ready and do the test. No, we're all ready. I've just put the 2 of the same size canvases so we can test the glue all and Floetrol special mix on that side, and the Mont Marte clear glue and Floetrol on that side. All same colours. One thing I just did is I added a little blob of black to the purpley looking one. I wanted it to go real dark like my Berry Delicious. So they've only sat there now about 10 minutes. So I'm going to just give the both a whirl. Gloves on. And yeah, I'm going to try them out and see which works. Well, hopefully they both work, because I want them to both work equally as well, because then they're available, ingredients available to everyone. I've got my swipe tool. I'm not using my Swifty Swipe. I'm going to use, this is the soft plastic file divider I'm going to use on both. So we'll start with the both the same colour on both sides. So I'll go with the Brilliant Red, and this is the Mont Marte side. I've got to keep myself on track here. So Mont Marte. Now this is a little bit runnier than I've done in the, or maybe could have done that a little bit thicker, but I didn't. I've done it this consistency. Okay, think, don't have it over on the other side. Now we go to the glue all side. I think my rack is a bit bent and it might run off. See, the glue all side is that little bit thicker anyway. I find that the glue all makes your pouring medium mixture thicker, so you do have to water that down a little bit more, or add more water to it, or in this case you could have probably added the Floetrol. So I'll go with the Mont Marte side. Where's my texter? I was gonna just, so that's the side, that one, and this is the glue all side with Floetrol at those percentages. Oh, there you go. All right. Well, can be trial and error for sure, because the same mixture, just different ratios, gives a completely different result. So there probably is some madness in the theory that you should measure everything. It's just that that's just not the way I want to do it. I like that was the gecko tutting at me. Tut tut, Jilly. You're supposed to do it all proper. And I probably am if I want to get consistent results. But I love just the not knowing and the inconsistency of consistency. You know what I mean? So this is the carmine. Not thinking. Jeez Louise. No. So that's the Mont Marte side. Oh, there I was going to go way ahead with that then. Okay, that's the Mont Marte side. I go back to the GA side. It's this one. Holy dooly, jackaroony. Right, I am going to grab my cloth. I kind of feel nervous about, I mean, I don't know, because I'm sharing it with you now is why I'm feeling nervous, I think, because I want it to work for us all. I want to show you, but I'm kind of feeling nervous. I don't know why, because I've got nothing to be nervous about, have I? I'm not selling anything to you. I'm not charging anyone like you would feel nervous if you were charging for something and then it didn't work out. I don't know. So just giving it a gentle tilt all over your canvas. I might even just tilt backwards, because I'm going to swipe in the white in the both colours, so it's everything is the same kind of. Maybe I didn't need to go that far up, but never mind. I did add a little bit more of the purple on the bottom, so I'll do the same. I don't think it'd make any difference whether the cells work or not, but we'll give this a try. Okay, so this is the Mont Marte side, just giving that another stir. So that is the consistency. So I'm sticking to my, just a little trace in it. Yep. It's the Mont Marte. And the glue all is a little bit thicker again. All right, let's just do this. Just let me get it over with and see if it comes out. I'll go straight down with the big file divider. Just rest it on. Just take it down nice and slow. Slow. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Obviously with different colours it's more effective with different colours too, I've found, but we'll get that coming up in a minute. Hasn't even had any heat on it. It's got no silicone in it when I give you a close-up, because it's really hard to see. Obviously I don't get the effects all in my camera. It's reacting already different with the glue all, as you can see. But I should give it time. Give it time. It's not reacting the same as the Mont Marte. Look at that. Exactly the same. Glue all is not reacting. I'll just give it a hit with the heat wand. No, you see these cells. I'm going to tilt it back, but I want you to see the cells. They are like unbelievable. But the glue all has only got it at the top. That is really strange. Okay, look at these on the. I have to get down. I can't get any. I'll have to get down. I'll have to unplug my Duvalaki and get down and show you, because I will tilt them back. That's so interesting. I just took some photos with my phone so as I can give you closer to see these cells. It's quite a noticeable difference. How unbelievable is that? So it's this little guy that actually does the magic with Floetrol. It's this, because that is exactly the same with glue all. I've got lovely cells there, but completely different cells to what I've got here. Nothing down here. This is Cell City. So, and I know if you do the whole mix a little bit thicker than what I've done today, you get even better cells. So that's pretty interesting. Just wanted to come down and wowzers. You like that too, Mr. Gecko? Mr. Gecko? Oh, that's pretty unbelievable. I thought for sure that it would work with the glue all as well, and it didn't. So that is the super mixture. It's that particular brand. Oh my goodness, this is just gorgeous. I took a photograph as well the other day. What I did is I got some little stencil templates. I can never find anything. I need to have a professional organizer in my putting everything in its place. I had some little stencils, and I just put the stencil of the dried, like the giraffe, over the finished, and then just photographed it. Oh, and you know, because I did it in the caramels and oranges of the giraffe, and it just looked absolute perfect giraffe skin. But look at that. I'm not sure, can I bring it up? Oh, look at this. that is the magic formula. That really is the magic formula, because I'm going to try a flip cup in it next and see what I get. So I'll just go back, run this off down the back with the glue all. I mean, it's got nice cells here, but nothing in comparison to this guy. So there you go. That really is the magic ingredient with Floetrol. No silicone or nothing, and you get this. So pretty special that. You better get on, if you're in the US or UK, get on to Hobby Lobby and craft stores to get Mont, Marte's bum into gear and get that glue for you over there, because wow, that at the top has worked. Look at that. That's pretty good. Same colours layered, and yet the colours have even changed. That's really strange. And no cells down here, but it's all the action up there. Wow. Wow. Oh, I know I'm rambling on, but that is like unbelievable results from, you really cannot see through this camera now. I'm back up here. But I will go over it with a close-up from my iPhone in the next little bit of video I'll do for you. So thanks so much for joining me, and I hope this answered your questions. When are you going to show us this formula? Like I said, it's not anything that you haven't used before, or some of you may not. It was just the way it ratios give absolutely sensational results. So there you go. There's the glue all at the top. Looks stunning. So maybe it might be to do, get it all to happen with the glue all with a thicker consistency. So I will try again. I've got a fly, you see, over there to the right. I think it's to the right. I've got a fly in there. Fly in there might be what's made it work. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel, because I'm finding out new things. I've got new things in the pipeline. So if you don't want to miss anything, please subscribe. I do video every day, so no excuse for missing one, even if you're not notified by YouTube, because there's one there every day. So bye for now, and I hope that helps some of you. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe.